All right, guys, 2 Samuel 21. So remember, in this story of David, Saul wants to kill him. Um, he evades Saul a couple times, and two times Saul didn't know David could have killed him. And every time David said, like, why do you want to kill me? Like, why are you after me? He even labels himself as like a nobody. Like, why do you want to kill? You're the king of Israel. Why do you want to kill me? I'm just a dog. I'm nothing to you. You're appointed king by God, God's people. And like, I could have killed you. I didn't want to. Like, we could have smoked you once in the cave and another time. And so I was like, damn, you really are a good person, pretty much. My son Jonathan loves you. Um, you are really chosen to be king of Israel, always delivering Israel from the Philistines. There was some division. Um, David kind of being in control of Judah, one of the families of Israel. David becomes sort of king, but he's still having issues. His own son Absalom wants to kill him. Absalom murdered his own brother because the brother actually raped his sister, his full sister, one of David's many wives. I forgot her name. When I was raped, can't remember. I could go back. And so Absalom just kind of like takes over a little bit. He waits in the front of the gate, hearing the people's issues that usually they would take to the king. But he said, "No, I'll help you." That's how he kind of the community loved him. He kind of took over Israel. David has to flee again. Absalom ends up dying by Joab. Joab's pretty powerful in Israel right now. Um, and there's this guy Sheba, a Benjamite, also rebels against David when David's trying to come reestablish himself after Absalom's pretty much dead. David weeps for Absalom, and Joab goes and kills Sheba. So, all right, now 2 Samuel 21. Then there was a famine in the days of David 3 years. Year after year, and David inquired of the Lord, and the Lord answered, "It is for Saul and for his bloody house, because he slew the Gibeonites." And the king called the Gibeonites and said unto them, Now the Gibeonites were not of the children of Israel, but of the remnant of the Amorites, and the children of Israel had sworn unto them, and Saul sought to slay them in zeal to the children of Israel and Judah. Wherefore David said unto the Gibeonites, What shall I do for you, and wherewith shall I make the atonement, that ye may bless the inheritance of the Lord? And the Gibeonites said unto him, We will have no silver nor gold of Saul, nor of his house. Neither for us shalt thou kill any man in Israel. And he said, What you shall say, that will I do for you. And they answered the king, The man that consumed us, and that devised against us that we should be destroyed from remaining in any of the coast of Israel. Let 7 men of his sons be delivered unto us, and we will hang them up unto the Lord in Gibeah of Saul, whom the Lord did choose. And the king said, I will give them. And he wants like 7 of his sons. But the king spared Mephibosheth, the son of Jonathan, the son of Saul. I remember, I think Mephibosheth was the one that was crippled. Remember that David, because of the Lord's oath that was between them, between David and Jonathan, the son of Saul. But the king took the sons of Rizpah, the daughter of Aiah, whom she bore unto Saul, Armani and Mephibosheth, and the 5 sons of Michal, the daughter of Saul, whom she brought up for Adriel, the son of Barzillai, the Maholathite. And he delivered them into the hands of the Gibeonites, and they hanged them in the hill before the Lord, and they fell all 7 together, and were put to death in the days of harvest, in the first days in the beginning of barley harvest. And Rizpah, the daughter of Aiah, took sackcloth and spread it for her upon the rock from the beginning of harvest until water dropped upon them out of heaven, and suffered neither the birds of the air to rest on them by day, nor the beasts of the field by night. And it was told David what Rizpah, the daughter of Aiah, did, the concubine of Saul, had done. And David went and took the bones of Saul and the bones of Jonathan his son from the men of Jabesh Gilead. So she just didn't want animals to eat, you know. Rizpah, her happened to be victims, right, of this. There's a famine because of what Saul did to the Gibeonites. That's what God told David. And David went to the Gibeonites and said, How could we make up for this? They said, Well, we need 7 of his sons, I think. Um, the man that consumed us and devised evil against us, we should be destroyed from remaining any of the coast. That's 7 of his sons. So 7 of his sons. 7 of his sons right here. Gibeon's request. So yeah, Miss Rispa just, she just didn't. She was watching the bodies of the creatures of the earth, or the birds, the prey of the sky. Didn't eat the people. So anyway, and David went and took the bones of Saul and the bones of Jonathan his son from the men of Jabesh Gilead, which had stolen them from the street of Bethshan, where the Philistines had hanged them, when the Philistines had slain Gaul and Gilboa. He's slain Saul in Gilboa. And he brought up from thence the bones of Saul and the bones of Jonathan his son, and they gathered the bones of them that were hanged, and the bones of Saul and Jonathan his son buried they in the country of Benjamin, in Zillah, in the sepulchre of Kish his father. And they performed all that the king commanded, and after that God was entreated for the land. So they had customs, even though it was like they were still considered Israelites, even though that was the sacrifice they had to make to the Gibeonites for the sins of thy father. Moreover, the Philistines had yet war again with Israel. And David went down and his servants with him and fought against the Philistines, and David waxed faint. But David's tired. And Ishbi-Benob, which was of the sons of the giant, the Philistines continuing war. And Ishbi-Benob, which was of the sons of the giant, the weight of whose spear weighed 300 shekels of brass in weight, he being girded with a new sword, thought to have slain David. But Abishai the son of Zeruiah succored him, and smote the Philistines. So Abishai, he helped David, and he killed him. The men of David swore unto him, saying, Thou shalt go no more out with us to battle, that thou quench not the light of Israel. And it came to pass after this, that there was again a battle with the Philistines at Gob. Then Sibbechai the Hushathite slew Saph, which was of the sons of the giant. And there was again a battle in Gob with the Philistines, where Alhanan the son of Jar Origim, a Bethlehemite, slew the brother of Goliath the Gittite. The staff of whose spear was like a weaver's beam. And there was a battle in Gath, where was a man of great stature, and had on every hand 6 fingers, had on every hand 6 fingers, and on every foot 6 toes, 24 in number, and he also was born to the giant. And when he defied Israel, Jonathan the son of Shemiah, the brother of David, slew him. These 4 were born to the giant in Gath, and fell by the hand of David and by the hand of his servants. So giants. 4 giants of the Philistines defeated. This is 2 Samuel 21. Giants. Battle with the Philistine giants.